Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off, of course, giving all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of great millstone who rule well and teach well to this very day. Strong shalom to the house of David, the elect, who the Lord will have mercy on these last days. All right, just real quick in transit. Um, Second Edge 16 is around the corner. Um, Now the thing is this, like we through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, the Lord has allowed us to be able to speak on these things for some years now. So on Sunday, they had came back up with the idea of this bill that's trying to get pushed or passed in New York. All right, which this bill was first, I believe it was sooner, but from the research, it was first introduced when Ebola came out back in 2015, or the second stage of Ebola, because Ebola, apparently was before that. Uh, when Ebola came out in around 2015, they first passed was trying to get this bill into play, and the bill is called it's Assembly Bill A416. All right, when you go into it, it's a lot of information on it, man. It's a lot of information on it. Um, Dealing with a lot, and so basically, no, they have the right. Okay, they're trying to pass a law. They're trying to vote. Now on Monday, I believe they were supposed to vote on it, but I couldn't find anything. I only did a little research on. I couldn't find anything in the little research that I did. I couldn't find anything that let us know if they actually passed the bill or not. However, they were voting on the bill to be passed to make it a law where officials can or government officials or which are military personnel, FEMA personnel can go into your homes, and force you out of your homes because they will make it seem as if you are a threat to society. Now, Fauci, all right, and a lot of these different scientists and a lot of these different healthcare personnel, they've been putting that into the media. Okay, them sound bites. They've been putting those sound bites into the media to lock it into people's minds. All right, to lock it into people's minds, and the people don't even know that they're being programmed. So now, as this bill become passed, you know, as this bill become passed, it allows them to apprehend you because you're a threat to society. Okay, they can take your children because you're a threat to your children. You're a threat to society. And this is what this bill imposes. Okay, you got to go into it. It's crazy, man. This is, these are concentration camps. All right, they're saying that you're not, when you go into it, they're saying that you're not allowed to leave these camps, to leave these facilities until you've been discharged. Now, just because, and that's what this bill is going into, this Assembly Bill A416, being right now it's being stirred up in New York. Like I said, they're um, they started talking about this around 2015 with the Ebola, but now they're bringing it back in, dealing with these different variants, okay, with the C19. So dealing with this, you got people like ourselves, who teach, and and you got troopers out there who's against the system, and by being against the system, they already got us red flagged, like like the brother Iran was going into. I believe I said it right. And they got us red flags. So right now, this all these things that they've been doing are just for the low level, you know, ones that that they know that the like what I'm saying, that that so-called truth is on a low level. They coming for them first. So this assembly bill that's being passed allows them to come into your home and have havoc and cause havoc, man. To cause havoc. What is happening here? Somebody crashed. It's all up on the hill. It's like you. And to cause havoc. So by them doing that, that allows them to come into your home, and they can say anything, man. Because why? Because now they're trying to make it a law. Okay, they're trying to make it a law, which is not a good thing. Because now you got individuals on a lower level that are poor, that don't have the necessities to combat or and to fight the system uh uh um judiciously, okay, to try to fight the system like they have the right to, so called. They're not going to be able to, because this law is it's going to be mandatory, as we're starting to see in all these different various countries. And matter of fact, they actually already started this in other countries. We've seen videos on it over a process of time over the last 2 or 3 years. We've seen videos on it where some officers went into some people's homes. Like the one video where the guy and a girl were they had their dog and they were sitting on the couch and they detained them. Yeah, man. It's nothing you can say that's gonna that's gonna persuade them not to. Because if you have if they deem you with a immutable disease, which you go into the word immutable, it just means without change, basically. Okay, something that don't change, a sickness that has no change. Okay, that means that you're a threat to society because they can't help you, they can't cure you, okay, in a proper manner or a proper time, which they know that, which is why they talking about when they detain you, it might be a certain amount of time, like 10 a couple of days or whatever, but those days are going to turn into years because of the type of because of the type of whatever they're pushing into the world. It's not going to be a couple days, and that's what the scriptures go into. You know, the Lord said that the devil is going to try us, man. And he's gonna try us for a few days. He's gonna try us for some. It might be 2 years, man. It might be 2 years where a brother is in these camps, man. So I just wanted to speak on that for a second. Stay prayed up, man. Keep watching. We're watchmen of the Lord. Lord willing, this video is being played. You can hear this. Um, this assembly bill that's being passed again is not what you think. It's actually to issue in and it was a strategy based on Esau for a while, and they now they're finally trying to unroll and unravel their plan into fruition. And that assembly bill is going to be one of the starts for martial law and these troops to actually, because now we already seen them roam the streets. They've been practicing on American soil, this, that, and the third. So now it's gonna be where they go in and bust in your homes and take you and whatever, man, on American soil. It was a quote. I'm probably about to get it wrong, but I can't remember how it go. Somebody said along the lines, I forgot who it was too. A brother could put it in the comment board or whatever. Somebody said along the lines that if when U.S. troops are on American soil, it's a problem, or you better be worried or something like that, because when American troops are on American soil, it's not now when they set up bases. They got military bases here because it's their home, but they have the bases that they've been having, and when they're roaming the streets. Therefore, the citizens of America are a threat. Therefore, the citizens of America are the enemies against the military whenever the military has to roam the streets. Therefore, the citizens, that's why they having these riots and these different protests. They're allowing them, that's why they're not allowing the police to act, and they're having the police look like they're scared and this and that, and then they bring in the military because they're allowing the citizens of the world to form themselves as enemies of the state. Okay, as enemies of the state. So Lord willing, this was edifying, this quick hit. I want to give all honor and glory again to YAHWASHI, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honor again to our apostles and elders, great millstone. Just remember that bill, Assembly Bill A 416 allows the government officials and personnel to enter your home unannounced, because now they're trying to pass it as a law where anyone with a mutable disease have to be detained and put into a camp until you're discharged, until you're clear. That's why they had them things like quarantine stations and all that. They were programming your mind, man. Again, so Lord willing, this is edifying. Until next time, shalom.